Hey guys, welcome back to another video. We're about to go to casual. This is tips, as you saw in the title. This is tips on how to get better at branching. I'm not going to show you routes in this video. Maybe an extra bonus route at the end if I feel like it. But this is tips on how to get better at branching. So first, come over to bridge. The first tip, I don't know how many this is going to be, but the first tip is going to be free branch all the time. You know this because I've told you this a million times, but free branch all the time. Just, you don't even have to do routes, just free branch around, see what you can do, and while you're free branching, you'll discover a route, you'll be like, oh, I can use that next time, that's going to be really cool to use, and then you discover your own routes you think of, or just like think of routes that you can do, and free branch all the time. Like, at least I would try to do like 20 minutes every time you get on. 10, 20 minutes every time you get on free branch. And that really helps. You could also use routes when you're free branching as well. Were you talking?
Yeah, I was just saying, like, even practicing for a couple minutes will make you better in public lobbies.
Yeah. Okay.
Another tip, try to branch as much as you, like, not just free branching, but, like, try finding new ways to get up, because...
Yeah, try to finding new ways to get up there at places, like, if you're, like, let's say going up ramp, this is a really good way. This is a really good way to get up here from ramp. You literally, this is called this is going to be the part of the next tip. So let's go on to tip number 2. Tip number 2, universal routes. Okay? You always want to use universal routes. You know, the good thing about universal routes is you can learn universal routes on one tree, and then you can apply to every other tree. This is my favorite universal route. I call it the double 7. You go to the double branch, and you jump to the 7th branch. So I call it the double 7. So this is the double branch, where it's the branch, and then the double one. And then you just jump up to the 7th branch, and then you can go a lot of places from there. So, and you can do this on any tree. I just failed, okay. But you can do this on any tree. Pretty much you could go up here on this tree, jump to the 7th branch. You could do it on this tree, jump to the 7th branch, any tree. And that's the good thing about universal routes. Here's one more universal route that I call the 135. This is not created by me, by the way, but this is the 135. Go to the first branch, that's easy to spot. Then you go to this little tilted branch that's connected to the tree. Right, okay, never mind. Okay, go to this branch that's on the tree, the 3rd branch. And then you jump up to, failed, okay. Then you jump up to the 5th branch, and that's the 135. You can do that on every tree, and I love using this route because I use it a lot. So 1, 3, and 5. It's 2 universal routes. So that's the 2nd tip. The 3rd tip, you still with me? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. The 3rd tip is start practicing routes slowly. Like, you see a route, start slow, and then once you get the route down, and then start doing routes fast. So you want to start with all the routes that you know, and you want to start doing them slow at first, so you can just get a hang of it, have muscle memory of when you get to this part, do this route. And you want to go slow. And then once you got muscle memory on it, then you want to pick up the speed and go fast. But yeah, once you do that, you got to pick up the speed and you just go fast. Once you go fast, it's a great way to learn branching, because it's one thing to do branching, be able to know routes, but it's another thing to do them fast, because then you can get away from like almost anyone if you can do routes fast. But anyway, that's all for today. That's 3 tips on how to get better at branching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and like and subscribe.